I want to put it on class so you guys can get this lesson.
So can they hear us?
Yes.
Hello.
Snoop Dogg.
Shh. Okay, if I have to, I can have you leave and you can do this on your own. So, let's write the formula. So let's start out. We're going to fill in the parts of the formula as we go. A is what we're looking for. So A equals. What's the principal? 5,000. 1 plus, what's the rate?
2 years. 2 years.
1.
No, 1.0.15.
0.15. And the time in years is? Alright, so type 5,000 in your calculator. Type this. Now, I will tell you this. 1 plus 0.15 is 1.15 to the 2.
Do you have to put A equals?
No.
Can you give me mine too, please?
No. Don't do end solve. There's no need for it right now. It's a good thing to know, but right now it kind of defeats you. Yes, ma'am? No answer yet.
I got it.
Landon, you got the answer yet? I know you're talking a lot, but do you have the... Okay, you got it? The up caret. And then 2, or you can do the x squared.
It says syntax.
Okay. That means...
Push this button right here.
I got it.
On the outside of the
I got 6, 6, 1, 12. Six, 6, 1, 2. Point. 6, 6, 1, 2.
All right. Omar, what'd you get?
6, 6, 1, 6, 6, 1, 2.5.
What is it?
6, 6, 1, 2.5.
And it's money, so we got to give it 2 digits, right?
Yeah.
So, what was the total repayment amount? We've got something more up here to do. What do we got to do?
You gotta add 11,000.
We've got to subtract the original amount, the principal, back from this to find out what the interest was. So what's 661250 minus 5,000?
Once.
Wait. Can I answer that?
In a moment.
It's 11, 16, 12.
11, 16? Right.
It is $1,612.50, right? That's the total amount of interest. So the total payment is what we already figured out, right? It's $6,612.50. Kind of an expensive loan, no? Most credit cards won't give you a rate that good. Tyler, go spit that out. Okay, so let's look at Frito. Frito deposits $75 each year in an account earning 3% interest compounded annually. If he deposits an additional $75 per year, how much interest will the account earn in the 4th year? Now, in a simple interest loan, you just calculate it each year for the total amount, right? In a compound interest loan, we add the interest back in each year. So this one again, since we want to know each year and they're adding money, the best way to do it is a table. Yes, ma'am?
Why is the answer under the 5,000 one different compared to the total payment?
What's your question?
Like your
The interest owed. That was the $1,600 is interest owed.
no, the one that's 612.50 and then the 5,000 minus the 5,000. I thought that answer was supposed to go in the total payment.
No, the total payment is everything. Total is interest plus principal. Yes, ma'am. You're fine. Leave it alone. All right. Shh. Stop with the random. You guys are being goofy. Yes. You already knew the answer. So let's look at how we do this. Now the starting money. In year one, how much money did they have? $75. Actually, they started with nothing, right? And they added $75, which gave them a total amount of $75. What's the rate on the loan? What's the R?
0.15.
No, come on.
0.03.
0.03. I saw a lot of people doing the 0.3 thing, which was painful. So now, what's the formula?
75 times.
A equals principal times 1 plus the rate to the time. Now here's the great thing. All our times here are going to be singular years, right? So all we got to do is principal times 1.03. Because 1 plus the rate is 1.03. Do you agree? So what we're looking at right here is principal, which is $75, times 1 plus, times 1 plus the rate, which is 0.03.
That's 75.
And it is. And the time is 1. So everyone calculate that.
Well, you know, I can't see that.
Yeah, you need to make it bigger. Hey, don't tell them what to do.
Listen. I can't see that, and you need to make it bigger. That's rather disrespectful.
Will you please write bigger?
I will zoom in. I could.
Is that 0?
Is that supposed to be T?
Okay. This is 75 times 1 plus 0.03 to 1 year. It's just 1 year.
Well, you put it through the one, and I thought you were.
It's just 1 year. What'd you get, Araya?
77.25.
77.25 or $77.25.
I don't care that you broke your
This is not, every time we do something is not start a conversation. Alright, so our ending money becomes our starting money for the new year, $77.25. How much are we adding? $75. So what's $77.25 plus 75?
cents. Yeah, $152.25.
No, 7. $152 plus.
Shh. Now, did the rate change this year at all? No, so the rate is still 0.03. So what's my principal now? $152.25 times 1 plus 0.03 to the 1. Now, anything to the 1 is itself. $150.25 times 1.03.
You said
1.03. Bless you.
No, because what are the answer?
Parentheses are your friend in a calculator.
Wait, is it to the first power?
It is. But anything to the first power is itself.
Wait, why is it to the first?
Because we're only doing 1 year at a time.
Does this to the power of 1?
No, Ray, it's fine.
Anything to the power of 1 is itself. Alright, Christian, what'd you get? Isaiah, what'd you get?
I did it, I don't know. I can't read.
Catherine? 3,000 is definitely not it.
No, 100.
Timothy?
156.8.2.
$156.82. Now, listen. Common sense. 3% is a very small amount, right? If there was a cake and you only had 3% of it, and Bryce had 97% of it, would you be upset?
Yeah.
Because 3% is just a teeny sliver. Bryce would smile the whole time, but so Landon, put your chair down. You'll be standing up.
Can I stay?
Yeah.
Don't be a chase.
3% is very small, which means the money we earn is going to be pretty small. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's bring down our money. $156.82. How much are we adding to it?
$75.
$75.
And cash is the answer.
So now we need to add these two together to get our total that we're doing interest for.
I got the answer.
Christian.
I got it. 231.
What'd you get?
231.82. I said it first.
$231.82. Put the chair down.
You said 81, but you wrote 82.
82 cents. I probably did. All right. $231.82. So, when we... Catherine. Y'all at that table. So now, $231. What is my formula going to look like for finding the interest?
231.82 cents times one plus 0.03.
Okay, do the math. Got it all done?
No.
I'm almost done. I win.
I got that.
238.77.
Carly, what'd you get?
Oh my gosh.
There is, ladies and gentlemen,
Give me a round.
ladies and gentlemen, stop making noises. Now, Carly, what'd you get? $238.77. Did it go on after that 7?
Yeah, and there's a 4 in the six.
So next one was a 4. So you did your rounding, which means it just fell off, right? So $238.77. We bring it down here to the 4th year. How much are we adding?
75.
$75.
Too short.
So to get the total we have now, I add the $238.77 to the 75.
213.
I already said it.
Okay, well, instead of waving at people, get out your calculator and start doing the adding. What you got?
213.77.
Yeah, but it was a question
Okay, ma'am.
on the
Sorry.
after the parentheses when you put the power, right?
Mm-hmm.
It always stays 1.
Well, in this case, we're doing by... Whenever you are doing an account and you're adding money to that count yearly, you have to recalculate and bring in that money. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the case of compound interest, you're also paying interest on the interest already accumulated. That's why it's painful. What?
What happens if you don't put the 1?
Nothing. Anything to the 1 power is whatever it was.
Yes.
7 to the first power is 7.
So you don't have to.
Okay, so what'd you get for your total amount? Trayson, what'd you get?
13.
Hold on, I'm doing it. I'm almost done.
Have it written down.
Oh, we're doing that?
Yeah, I'm still just
I
waiting.
thought you were doing the answer. Oh, it's 213.77.
313, not
313.77. All right, the rate stays the same as 0.03. Over here we're doing the formula. It's principal, which is $313.77, times 1 plus the rate, which is 0.03, to the 1 power.
I knew it. Already finished. Let me see. 1 plus. No, sir. You can down a little bit.
Mary, do you get something?
I got
Lauren?
nothing.
You get it? What you got?
No, I'm working.
So it should be 313.77 times 1.03.
Would it be times 1 plus 0.3?
1 plus, yeah, 0.03. If your conversation is not about this, stop conversing.
It was.
It was. I said I had this answer a while ago.
So what'd you get, Omar?
323.08. 18. Sorry, I deleted it.
Point what?
0.18. Sorry, I deleted it.
Okay, now let's go back to the original question. It said, how much interest will the account earn in the 4th year? So we need to figure out the difference here, because this is the 4th year, right? So we need to go $323.18 minus $313.77, and we'll be able to answer the question.
What do we do?
The question was, how much interest does the account earn in the 4th year? To do that, you'll need to take the total earned minus that principal in the 4th year.
We did?
It wasn't me. It was not. Something just happened.
I need all y'all.
No, that wasn't.
No, Tony, you were asking what to do.
There we go.
Not an answer.
Okay, so how much did we earn in that 4th year?
9.41.
What'd you get?
9.41.
$9.41?
What? Yeah, how'd you get $9? I got 84.
Because you subtracted.
I know.
Listen, Araya, subtract $313.77 from $323.18. This is the principal in the 4th year, $313.77. To find the interest we made, we have to subtract the principal from A.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
So $9 and how much?
41 cents.
41 cents. So that's the answer to that question. It is a lengthy question. A lot of them are.
So all we were doing was adding the starting to. So all we were doing was adding 75
Each year.
to what we got
Now,
at the ending.
Here's the hardest part about these problems is, Landon, put your chair down. Rancy, put your chair down. The hardest part about these questions is, remember, you cannot just multiply 75 times 4 and go forward. You have to do each year independently, and the best way to do that is to create yourself a table. Okay, so if you get a question like this, create a table and solve it. It does take time, but if you go step by step, the answer is right there. All right? So let's look at number 3. It said Juan deposited $850 into a college savings account, earning 4.8% interest compounded annually. He also deposited $850 into a second account, earning 4.8% simple interest. After 10 years, which account earned more interest? So, to solve this, we're going to have to do two problems. Now, let's start with the first one. Now, what was the principal in the first account?
850.
So 850 is our principal. We label it. The rate is,
8.8.
what's the rate?
10 years. 4.8.
4.8, and we've got to convert that percentage, right? So what's 4.8% in decimals?
0.048.
0.048. And what was the term?
10 years.
10 years. That was way down here, and that applies to both of them, doesn't it?
Yep.
So let's go for our first one. Our first formula, compound interest, we have to find the total amount and then subtract the principal to get the interest, right?
Yes.
So let's put it in. Our total amount equals the principal. What's the principal?
850.
850 times 1 plus
Plus
0.048 to the 10th. That's 10 years. To type that in, remember it's the up caret.
No, don't do it yet.
1,000.
Yeah, there's a decimal.
Shh. Don't give the answer yet. Let people do the work.
Why do we get the answer?
Chase, I need you to move someplace where you can see. I've already put your computer screen down once. And I need you to be able to see.
Can I take Kermit with me?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
You make it a 10. I know it.
Oh, I got it.
Lizzie, what'd you get?
1,000.
$1,358 for one. There's too many other conversations. So now, how do I find the interest? Because this is the total. I subtract 850 from it. So 1,358.41 minus 850. Now on your calculators, if you just put minus 850, you'll see an ANS come up, which is the previous answer minus the current answer.
I know it.
Oh.
Rainey, what'd you get?
Can I see the answer? I have it already. 508.
I can't hear her if you're talking.
508.41.
$508.41. So that's our interest on that compound, right? Let's do the simple one. And we like simple because it's simple.
Simple.
So simple interest says I equals principal times rate times time. So I equals, what's the principal on this second loan?
Hold on. Please wait.
850.
850. And the rate is the same too, right?
Yes.
R equals 0.048. So in our problem, the principal is 850 times, what's the rate? 0.048 times the time. Remember, the time has to be in years. Be careful. They're going to hit you with this one, and they're going to pick months. But here it is 10, right?
Years.
All right. Type it in. Christian, do this, okay? Haley, you got an answer yet?
No.
Okay.
Hey, Kermit.
Okay.
Hey, Kermit.
408.
How about now? Give me what you got.
408.
408, and it's an even number, huh? So I equals 408. So which account earned more interest?
The first one.
Now look at that. Compound interest, it's over $100 more just for that time period. And that's a pretty small amount if you think about it, right? All right. So you have in front of you